Caster on the Graves, you know, something a little bit confident. And yeah, JackeyLove has a world skin for this one, right? I'm also just surprised to see the Zoe first pick for Rogue Warriors, when a lot of teams, it's either been jungle or AD carry that fits this slot.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of teams actually trying out the poke type of composition, and indeed, this is what we're going to see right here.
Yep.
It's going to be double AP here, but it's very easy to follow up with the likes of Jhin. And I think what this composition allows you is, it's a composition that I think a lot of teams lower in the rankings will try against the teams that are higher up in the rankings. Because if in a poke composition, it's just about chucking spears. If you land something, mechanics don't really matter, rotations don't really matter, you can just win out of the blue. So we have seen a lot of these sort of poke compositions being selected when you expect the team to be slightly lower in the more preferable pick in the LPL.
That's true, because Bellows Breath can cancel the Death Realm. It's always like an etchy kind of ult. So, you know, it's fickle. They're going to go for the Aatrox instead. And yeah, we have that disengage. We have the ability to create the space with the Galio and the Aatrox with the poke comp that Rogue Warriors set up, plain and simple. But now, Clement, there you go. There's control in the mid lane. We're going to scale if we're top esports.
Oh, this is so alien to see from top esports. This is not the composition that they play whatsoever. I'm very curious. Teleport on Forge.
And Draw flashes in, two-man pulverize underneath the turret, the Chaos Storm layers down. It's first blood and a second for top esports.
With turret platings to boot, that was a very well chained sequence. Great use of tempo there from top esports. They held out in that blind spot area for such a long time. If I'm Rogue Warriors, I definitely would have expected Karsa to have reset after taking the Drake right there. Instead, they
Draw going in, but they found Karsa over the wall. He's just dead. Rogue Warriors move fast, move quick, move first. And it's another kill going over this time to RW. They get the Herald as well, and all 5 members make this a reality.
Yep, very good play right there. A little bit unfortunate from Karsa. I don't think he should have tried and poked that, especially with Ziv out of lane already. So that was definitely going to...
Out with the flash down, Karsa, does he regret it? Let's find out. This could be a dive club. Javelin toss lands into him as well at half health. The curtain call landing through. It's going to be blocked by 369. The Javelin toss lands though as well. Chocho's going in, and Karsa dies for his sins. A trade-off by 369 is called the Forge God. Wants to hit this Galio who flashes away as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade in the end. Is the turret going to stay standing? Is the final question.
Does look like 369 with the red buff is going to have enough HP and wave clear to keep this one alive, but what an embarrassing day for Karsa. I think he was trying to smite. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Probably has, you know, D's for flash. To happen, Knight's going to get knocked up. Rogue Warriors moving forward. Forge uses the stolen Mythic. As forward they go onto the Dragon. It's secured by a curtain call. Nicely done here from Curlin as forward Rogue Warriors go, but it's the 3-man pulverize with JackeyLove moving onto the flank. The Killer Instinct at the ready. Hasn't burnt it yet. JackeyLove wants to pop that ulti onto the back into Chocho. Does the Galio have enough damage with the Winds of War? He does. Curlin now on an island himself at 369 with a limited mana bar. Needs a knock up. Wants that Bellows Breath to hit hard, and it will. 369 takes down Jhin. Chocho at an arm's length for Dwar. Can't get there in time. He's saved by Haro. A 3-for-1. But the Dragon stolen by Rogue Warriors.
So a bit of a Pyrrhic victory coming out from Rogue Warriors. They do stop the Drake train, but that's a lot of gold going over to the carries of Knight and the likes of Kaisa. I really loved how JackeyLove played that team fight. He knew that he could always come back into the fight with Killer Instinct, so he was holding the mid wave almost the entire time and just waiting for the opportunity. However, Knight is the one that does get caught out here, does have to burn the flash. They can't really tank for this Drake right here, and they do get that stolen away. And afterwards, this is kind of the awkward scenario. Great play by Dwar right there. Good gravity field means that Ziv can't walk any further, and they turn around the fight to get the 3v1.
This close call here from JackeyLove. Wins the war, and the smash down I actually think was what did it. And, you know, we're just going to watch an Ornn assassinate an AD carry, because, of course, that's what he does. Not trying to steal the kill, but
I love that play from JackeyLove. He doesn't even flash away. He's just like, yeah, I'm going to trade this.
You want to see another one, Clement? Because Chocho's dead. Over the wall, Killer Instinct, and now we're on to Forge. Smokescreen slows him down. The Trouble Bubble keeps JackeyLove in place for collateral damage. Not even needed. That was a big crit from Karsa, who gets a double kill. Horo's just going to move up to the top side now. Nidalee's passive helps going through these brushes, but Casa's waiting here. You cheeky devil! Waiting for Haro. Does he die in the process? The flash burnt. But the burn of its own onto Haro as Knight snipes him down. Meanwhile, JackeyLove and 369 here in this mid lane turret, which is taken by Rogue Warriors, but it's a two-man knockup onto Ziv, who goes into the World Ender. JackeyLove pacing away. The Ram Jam again lines it up, and JackeyLove takes down Ziv. The Deadly Flourish misses from Curlin and Chocho as another smash into the air. 369 doesn't die, but he sure hits his skill shots.
Oh, and that's the thing with Aatrox. You can't stand in front of the Ornn. You have to be outside of vision. When you're outside of vision, you actually apply a lot more pressure than in that scenario. 369 very...
Even with the Eye of Luden that he's received as an upgrade. Chocho coming in for the flank, but the spear doesn't land, Clement. Right through the middle. There's the ulti from Victor as Ziv for the flank. He's just going to watch his base get destroyed as 369 flashes forward.
The Yakety Sax starts playing for Rogue Warriors. They tried. They definitely did try, but a very good headbutt coming in from Zuo cancels the entire play, and the teleport is wasted from Ziv as well. That was just painful to watch.
Not the first time someone in Rogue Warriors has tried to make a flank while the game is ending. Inhibitor now broken because of
that. It does give you, but right now he's thinking for blood, and he's thinking about stack.
Alright, well, on to Baron for now at the very least with the two Fed members. Meanwhile, Chocho just dead to the Chaos Storm. The Gravity Field is not a field worth looking as Draw corners them. The Marauder Bull has just run into 3 people, and Ziv is cornered as well. A triple kill for JackeyLove on his world skin, and that's all it'll take. Screw the Baron, let's just run it home.
Indeed, they're trying to run every single member down. A good love tap onto Haro. Can they chase him? This is the final touches. Haro, if you run away, it is a moral victory for World Warriors. I don't care what the rankings or the standings say.
He's tried his best. At the very least, Top Esports are trying to be a nuisance so he can't go back. Meanwhile, the Nexus is getting burnt down. Chocho, who died first, is there to watch it. And in 29 minutes, Top Esports pull back their reputation after losing to Suning in Game 1 against the Rogue Warriors.
Yeah, and this is Top Esports winning on a composition that we don't really see them play very much. A front-to-back teamfight